Our pregame coverage continues as Washington State looks to take down the Rhode Island Rams and split the 2 games they play here at the Hall of Fame tip-off. Now joined by the head coach, Kyle Smith. Coach, a lot of times you have more time to game plan for an opponent. You have just a handful of hours, really, as you take on Rhode Island. How does that impact the game plan?
Well, you're going to hopefully do this late in the season when we play in the conference tournament, so it's good preparation for that. And it's early in the season, and we're still forming an identity with the new faces and that. I actually think we made some steps forward, made some progress, but we'll see if we can capitalize. And it's a great test. This is pretty much a neutral home game for them. It's going to be Rhode Island fans. They're only about 45 minutes from their campus. We'll see how we handle that duress and how we off the quick turn, and be a great result if we can come out on top.
What did the Rams show you on tape?
They're a little like us as far as some new faces. They got good depth, their quickness, getting the basket. We'll be challenged to keep them in front, and then they're pretty balanced. They got 3 bigs that are going to rotate in there and get on the glass. So Coach Miller's a really good coach. Obviously, he's at Indiana. And there's some similar tendencies to Sean.
Sure.
That some of the stuff they do. So obviously they're brothers, and they coach, and he's probably bummed.
Take from one another.
He's probably bummed he can't watch the Steelers. Then the Steelers-Browns game. He's from Pittsburgh.
10-7 last we saw. So who knows what's going to happen? Yeah.
And we got some Browns fans in my life.
All right, they're in the league.
I think 10-0. I thought 10-0 was enough with the Steelers
74
offense.
Score. Getting weird.
Yeah.
Getting weird there.
But so some tendencies, and I think they're a good talent. So it's going to be a good test. I mean, Northwestern jumped them early, and they came back at them. And Northwestern jumped Mississippi State here in his first game, and looks like Mississippi State's going to come back. But I think both teams trying to figure out what they have.
Rhode Island, as you mentioned, really fell behind. It was 22-2 at one point against Northwestern. They came back. It was a single-digit game. For parts of that second half, They got to be feeling good about themselves in the second half going into this contest. What's that mean for your team?
Not saying. I mean, they just got popped. But the ability to, then I watched it, and Archie didn't panic at all. He kept stayed the course, and then they went on a little run, and the crowd got into it, and that's why I said, these guys are pretty good. They just kind of
resilient.
That Northwestern's returning 4 starters off an NCAA tournament team, and they're put together pretty tough, and so this will be a good challenge.
You mentioned some of the positives. You said your team took a step despite the loss yesterday. What stood out in your mind?
I just thought we competed. I thought in the second half, Joseph gave us a spark with getting on the floor, loose balls. Jalen did. We got to learn how to compete hard enough. We've got a lot of new in there, and I think as we get comfortable with one another, and the areas that we didn't, got to keep them off the foul line, and our transition offense turned into transition for them, and that's just, those are 4-point swings, and we were able to do a better job there, finish in transition. It's hard to defend a broken floor with those athletes.
Miles and Joseph combined for 36 points yesterday. Were you impressed by their performance?
Yeah, they were. I thought they were a little jittery early as far as took some quick shots, but they, like I said, they competed hard. And this is Miles. That was Miles' 3rd game. And he's a fighter, man. He'll go there, and so is Joe. They're doubling the post, so they're gonna have to make them pay. And I think as the game went on, we made some pushes. We just couldn't get over the hump.
How are Miles and Ruben Chiniello feeling? I know they're a little banged up, but I think overall they should be good to go.
They should be fine. Okay. I think Ruben's an incredible ability to recover. He's such a good athlete.
He was looking spry out there yesterday.
Yeah, no, we just got in foul trouble and couldn't do much about it. That's part of the process for him too. He was very productive 7 minutes, other than the 4 fouls he got on the glass. He'll grab rebounds. He's a physical presence, and we'll need him. He'll be fresh. He should be fresh for the win, so we'll need him. And Oscar and Isaac probably played more than we'd like, but we'll see what happens.
Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.